Om Sakthi. Guruvadi Saranam, Tiruvadi Saranam. What are mantras? Can mantra chanting have any impact on the objects around, on the environment, on physical matter? Mantras are sound waves, positive vibrations. Every living or non living being has its own vibration. It resonates. It is called prime resonant frequency. It is just that we can't see this vibration directly. For example, they have found that an individual cell in the human body resonates at about 1000 Hz. In the 18th century, Ernst Chladni, a German scientist and musician who's called the father of acoustics, showed that sound created by a violin bow moved fine sand particles strewn on a plate. Interestingly, the Egyptians called matter as frozen music. Later, in the 1960s, a Swiss scientist and physician, Dr. Hans Jenny, showed that many fascinating patterns formed from different sounds, that is, different frequencies. He used different materials to show this: sand, oil, water, and even salts. He called the emerging science of sound waves cymatics. The cymoscope and tonoscope are devices that show the geometric patterns or cymatic patterns created by sound. Did you know that sound waves could also be used in healing? Vibrational healing. It is called cyma therapy. Many devotees write about their experiences in Sakthi Oli and Sakthi Malai magazines on how they chanted the Moola Mantra or the 108 mantras from Amma's Mandiranul repeatedly and have hence had miraculous cure from diseases or illnesses and even inexplicable escape from dire situations. Om Sakti. Let us now listen to Amma's oracle for the day.
நேர் எதிர், இனிப்பு கசப்பு, பிறப்பு இறப்பு, நல்லது கெட்டது, பகல் இரவு, இன்பம் துன்பம் என இரட்டைகளாக இருப்பதெல்லாம் நானே.
It is I who exist in all dualities like positive, negative, sweet, bitter, birth, death, good, bad, day, night, pleasure, and pain.
Happiness and distress, pleasure and pain, summer and winter, night and day, etc. All these dualities exist in pairs. Our intellect believes that worldly pleasures will give us happiness and fulfillment. Therefore, one desires favorable experiences and detests the unpleasant ones. Materially pleasurable situations only increase our material illusion, while adversities have the potential to dispel that illusion from our mind, leading us to realize the Supreme. Though dualities and forms are many, it is the Absolute, the Origin, our Divine Mother, who is one with all the duality and forms. Om Shakti.
In the olden days, we have read or heard about gurukulams or schools where learned sages like Dronacharya, Valmiki, Vishwamitra, and so on held classes for disciples, including children of even kings and ministers, in the premises of their huts under a tree. The disciples sat close to the teacher's feet and intently learned all what was taught to them. This is because the feet is highly revered, and without being seated at the feet of the Guru, there is no knowledge transmission. The feet is the source of all knowledge, literally because the nadis or nerves begin from the feet and end in the brain. The guru-shishya or guru and disciple relationship is known from the yesteryears that as soon as the disciple is accepted by the guru, the disciple surrenders to the feet of his guru. We touch the feet, we give offerings to the feet, we anoint the guru's feet with sweet-smelling sandal paste, and if we are lucky enough to be graced by them, we ultimately merge with the feet. When we say merge, it literally means surrendering to the Guru's feet, in other words, Sharanagati. The Guru being a direct representative of God or the Divine Mother paves the way to a spiritual path, erasing all traces of ignorance. A Guru in Sanskrit also means dispeller of darkness. Darkness here meaning ignorance. And thus, we as devotees not only hold on to the Guru's feet, but surrender too to it. One of Amma's oracles says, "You don't have to do anything else. Just hold on to his feet firmly. It is his responsibility to bring you ashore." A guru is also one's spiritual guide who helps one to discover the same potentialities that the guru has already realized, bathing one into true knowledge. Holding on to the guru's feet gives one more clarity to life, especially the spiritual one, especially at a time when worldly things entices one into the sweetness of its illusion. The pseudo-sweetness fogs one's mind to indulge in things, thus diverting one from the true spiritual path. Our Guru Bangaru Amma has thus induced in us the strength to overcome such weaknesses, and holding on to Amma's feet has given us all a more clearer path to a spiritually blissful life. Following the footsteps of the Guru doesn't literally mean walking behind the Guru, but instead religiously following what the Guru says. The Guru's words of wisdom and the Arulvaka in Tamil teaches us ways to realize the self, thus cleansing oneself with this knowledge and shedding ignorance. Om Shakti.
Please like, share, and subscribe to the BangaruAmmaGlobal YouTube channel for more inspiring and uplifting videos like this one.